The Supreme Court has sentenced Vijay Mallya to 4 months in jail today and imposed a fine of 2,000 rupees for contempt of court on him. The case dates back to 2017. The court also ordered Vijay Mallya's family members to return $40 million transferred to them, which was of course in violation of the court orders, which is why the contempt order. Yes, Vijay Mallya had sent $40 million to his beta and betis despite the court order categorically asking him not to do so. For doing this, the court has put a fine of 2,000 rupees on him today that he needs to pay within 4 weeks. If he does not do that, then another 2 months of jail time will be added to his punishment. While handing out the sentence, the bench said, "To uphold the majesty of justice, we must impose adequate punishment." Now let's forget all about that 2,000 rupees that Vijay Mallya has to pay and talk about the $40 million that Vijay Mallya sent his family. The court said that the transaction of $40 million by Vijay Mallya to his children is void and inoperable, ordering them to return the amount with 8% interest to the recovery officer within 4 weeks. If the amount is not returned, Vijay Mallya's properties can be attached. Ye hui na baat. The court said, if this is not deposited, the recovery officer can take appropriate actions for recovery of the said amount, and the government of India and all other agencies should assist in that process. A bench of justices U. Lalit, S. Ravindra Bhatt and P.S. Narasimha passed this order. But how did this case come about in the court? It came after a plea by the banks led by the State Bank of India, of course. Vijay Mallya's biggest victim sought contempt action against him, asking Vijay Mallya to deposit $40 million received from offshore firm Diageo. I don't know how it's pronounced. Banks had alleged that Vijay Mallya concealed the facts and diverted the money to his beta Siddharth Mallya and betis Liana and Tanya in flagrant violation of the orders passed by the Karnataka High Court. Now, as you all know, Vijay Mallya's exploits go far beyond these numbers. He is an accused in a bank loan default case of over 9,000 crore rupees involving his now defunct Kingfisher Airlines. Of course, the king of good times wasn't in the court today as he is cooling his heels in the UK since March 2016, which is when he escaped lock, stock and barrel. He often tweets from his verified account and is seen attending some events too, apart from the court proceedings and court hearings where he gets heckled and abused by the desis in the UK. But it's all in a day's work for the 66-year-old bad boy billionaire. So what's happening about that extradition? Is Mallya ever going to be brought back to India for all the jol that he has done with State Bank of India and others? Now this is where things get really interesting. The central government of India had earlier told the court that though the extradition of Vijay Mallya from the UK has been allowed, he could not be brought to Bharat in view of some secret proceedings pending against him in the UK, the details of which are not known to the centre also. The Supreme Court had deferred the case a few times to give Vijay Mallya an opportunity to appear in the court physically, but had ultimately decided to proceed in this case in his absence only. Last year, the Supreme Court decided to go ahead with the hearing on the quantum of punishment in the contempt case against him, while saying that it has waited long enough and cannot wait any longer for Vijay Mallya to get extradited from the United Kingdom to India. Because let's face it, Mallya is a pakka NRI now, who's never going to come back, who's never coming back. No matter how much we sing, Ghar Aaja Pardesi Tera Bank, Tera Desh Bulaye Re. What are your thoughts on this latest story of 2,000 rupees ka fine on Mallya for a $40 million ka jol? Let us know how shocked, saddened, amused or indifferent you are. You can of course connect with us on Instagram and on Facebook, it's @ReviewRon. On Twitter, I'm available as @Ronak Kuteja. A lot of you are connecting with me over there as well, so continue doing that. Like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you find our videos worth it. If not, do let us know how we can improve, what you want to see. Of course, there is a little bit of a disconnect on what you want to see and what I show you guys, because the minute I put out something which is non-sensational, which is informative, something that I really have to research and my team has to toil hours and hours to get you something which nobody else is telling you, usually people don't watch it. But if it's Bollywood stuff, sensational stuff, then yeah, it's a party. So decide guys and let me know what exactly is that you want to see on this channel. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Even if you don't do any of these things, please take care of yourself and those around you. Jai Hind.